Hello guys, thanks for coming back. Today we're going to react to 12 beautiful towns in Germany. Please watch till the end and click that link down below if you want to support the channel.
Oldenburg ob der Tauber.
Well, that's a long name.
Oldenburg ob der Tauber is a town that fairy tales are based on. You'll find yourself transported into the world of the Brothers Grimm.
Well, it looks
You
great.
walk through the twisty streets of the old centre, which is full of immaculately preserved medieval buildings. Now, many of these are quite something and definitely worth seeing, so if you could spend just a little more time exploring them, you might find them extremely wonderful. Now, the town's unique appearance
They look beautiful.
has made it particularly attractive for movie makers. You may recognise some of the town from both the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2.
So Harry Potter was filmed here? Okay.
Number 2. Dinkelsbühl. One
Dinkelsbühl.
thing to note about
Okay.
Oldenburg ob der Tauber is that it gets a crazy number of tourists every year, especially during the summer months and in December. But nearby Dinkelsbühl has all the charm, but without all the people elbowing you out of the way for that picture. This town is far less crowded than Oldenburg, and what this translates to you is that you're able to get prime people watching seats at many street-side cafes. Now, there's no better way to experience German culture than watching people every day. The things that happen before your very eyes as you sit, relax, enjoy your afternoon cup of coffee, and enjoy a pastry or two. This is a town for you to do that.
I like the part that it is full of nature and there are a lot of roads out of the town where you can go cycling or just so to get some fresh air. I love that it looks great still now. Let's keep looking. The next town?
Number 3.
Lindau. Lindau. Okay, I got
This
that
town is
right.
located in the south of Germany, right on the border between Germany and Austria, and right on the picturesque shores of Lake Constance, otherwise Bodensee. Pretty much anywhere you walk along the water, you can look out and see the Alps off into the distance. At least you can if your eyes aren't glued to the half-timbered houses and historical buildings of Lindau. It's a popular summertime resort, and with good reason. Plenty of outdoor activities as well as wandering through the town. Next up is Cochem. Cochem is a tiny
Cochem?
medieval riverside town.
Okay,
that is
I almost said something else, but
absolutely idyllic. While taking in great tours of the river valley, be sure to stop by and see its towering castle with a 1,000-year-old history. The town itself boasts medieval town gates and beautiful churches, as well as those narrow streets and winding alleyways. Lined with restored half-timbered houses with slated roofs, you'll find many of these wonderful places to see. Stroll through the historic marketplatz and pop into one of the restaurants where owners will take the time to introduce you to some of the area's great Rieslings. This town is particularly perfect for those who enjoy drinking wine.
and for those who enjoy nature, like me. Before we go further, boys and girls, please click that subscribe button, it will help me a lot, and please leave a like or a comment, whatever you like.
Number 5. Ramsau.
Ramsau.
If you're looking for a quaint alpine village to spend your days in, now look no further than Ramsau. Although it's home to roughly around 3,000 people, there are tons of things for you to do in this area. Now, whether you're into hiking...
Okay, that looks really beautiful. The hotel looks great. I'm suspecting that that is a hotel. But the thing that would make me stay there more is nature. One, you know that I have told that a lot. And two, I think that the food there is really good because every time you are away from big cities, the food is better and better and better. So I think the food there is great, and there are a lot of things to do and a lot of places to explore. So this is one of the great places I would say. It is the first in my list now. But okay, I can look the name after
Skiing,
that.
swimming, stargazing,
I forgot the
whatever
name.
that is. Just relaxing and feasting on German food is something that you can do right here.
It looks a lot like the field of Austria, to be honest. Those green fields
yeah.
there.
That church looks quite nice as well, straight out of a fairy tale.
The water on the side of the road, it's great, man. I love that. The next
Number
city?
6, Bamberg.
Bamberg?
Bamberg became a UNESCO heritage city in the early 90s, and it's easy to see why, given that medieval architecture that presents itself in the Old Town. The city is spread over 7 different hills and is known for its arched bridges. One of the main sights to see in Bamberg is its unique Rathaus. But you'll also find similar fairy-style buildings around the town. Check out the old court, which was once home to the bishop. And Bamberg is also well known for its numerous breweries. So if that's your thing, go nuts.
That looks cool, man. Not as
Number
cool as the
7.
previous city, but still.
Passau.
Passau.
Passau is
Passau.
one of
Passau.
the prettiest and let's say best preserved medieval towns in southeast Germany and all of Europe. It's been dubbed the Venice Bavaria for its idyllic setting on the Glossy River. Lovely Passau is built on a slender tapering peninsula surrounded by its 3 rivers.
Okay.
And at times it seems like they almost float above the water. With rows of pastel houses that line
I
the
don't like
banks.
the rivers a lot. They are a bit dirty I don't feel that. I like blue, clear water,
Rivers, It's no wonder this place has such a reputation. A short hike will take you to the Westerhofer House, a 13th century fortress of turrets, walls, and towers.
Not gonna lie, the city looks cool, but I didn't like the rivers a lot because they were green.
Number 8. Fritzlar.
Fritzlar.
Only 26 minutes drive away from Kassel lies the town of Fritzlar. Scattered with half-timbered houses and having a marketplace that looks straight out of a Disney World theme park, it's hard to believe that this is a genuine town and not purely built as a tourist attraction. Fritzlar has preserved much of its medieval architecture, including the old marriage house, dating back from 1580. On the highest point of the town stands the 12th century twin-towered Cathedral of St. Peter. A perfect getaway from the crowds of the major cities. Why not give it a try?
Number 9.
Quedlinburg.
Quedlinburg.
The existence of Quedlinburg can be traced back to the 9th century and boasts of the rare history of being ruled by women for 800 long years. Sorry ladies, those days are gone. It houses steep-roofed half-timbered buildings from at least 5 countries and a medieval old town, all still preserved in their original condition. How can I put this? If there was ever a contest for the most quaint town, the UNESCO World Heritage Town of Quedlinburg would be an unrivaled contender.
I love this kind of places, they look old at the same time, they look like a village should look, and it gives you that feeling of peace, that you are far away from problems everywhere. It's great, man, I love that. All the roads like that. This is a genuine medieval city.
Number 10. Heidelberg.
Heidelberg.
Heidelberg is considered one of the most beautiful cities in Germany. It's easy to see why visitors flock straight to the castle, which is sat upon its throne on the hill. The picturesque castle, the old town...
Something that I have seen a lot in Germany is there are a lot of windows, and that makes the buildings look even more beautiful, you know? It gives them a, I don't know how to say, a more attractive look, and makes you wonder how much windows are there. You want to look more of the buildings, you try to enjoy your place, you try to as you see there is a road to the castle, you would explore a lot of the city. That's a great thing to attract tourists, you know?
Has inspired poets and artists over the years.
Okay, it's inspiring me too.
Together with the Old Bridge, it is among the most impressive sights to be found in Germany. It's also home to Germany's oldest university. In the center of town lies the Marktplatz Square.
This is beautiful, man. This is really like a fairy tale. It's not... I'm not gonna lie, it's really beautiful.
Many beautiful fountains, grand period houses, cafes, and even more little shops. So here's a stat for you. Did you know that the largest barrel in the world is stored in the castle's wine cellar?
Oh, I didn't notice the bridge over there. Okay, this castle is cool, man.
Wernigerode.
Okay, I cannot say that.
Wernigerode is an attractive town that sits on the northern edge of the Harz region. It makes an ideal base for exploring the Harz National Park, in addition to offering many of its own allures. It's famous for its unique architecture, with its town considered one of the country's most important landmarks. But it's also known for its dark history of witches as a former center for many followers of the black arts. So if there's any of you witches out there, this is the town.
I'm not one of those. Is that building falling? Marburg. Okay, this is cool.
Marburg. The student town of Marburg lies about an hour north
This is cool.
of Frankfurt and is a great choice for a day trip or even a weekend excursion. You'll be greeted by idyllic river views, a romantic city centre, countless bars, cafes and restaurants, and of course, a castle overlooking the town from the hilltop.
This is the best one. No wonder he left it for the end, you know?
Tower. The tower, built between 1887 and 1890, is a popular panoramic view of the city and the castle. But just remember, climb is at least 167 steps, so if you're lazy, you better not go.
Well, for that kind of view, I'm not lazy, you know? I'm enjoying this, man. I love this city. So guys, this was my reaction. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and click the link down below if you want to support me in my adventure of looking and learning more about Germany. So bye, and see you in the next video.